What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on Elevator Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment in there. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play. Really? This computer can be annoying sometimes. Like, it's just a pain in the butt. Like, you can only own stuff nowadays for a couple of years. 3 years. After 3 years, they all just start acting the hell up.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
That I just didn't check it.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
For sure, coach. Let's go do it. As long as it gets my starting job back. I'm tired of being a reliever. Welcome to the stream, H24. Hope you're having a good night. Staying dry. It's raining outside. Control. Familiar and familiar now, bros. Wednesday, I simmed through a whole season, and we actually made it to the postseason and won the World Series, and I still didn't become a starter. And yesterday,
ladies and gentlemen,
I simmed
is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 44, Rich.
Still,
Bulldog.
I'm a lead picker. Like they refuse to make me a starter. So I asked for a trade. Hopefully, I get a trade and I can become a starter wherever they trade me to. Because I only got a 1-year deal with the Mets. And the funny thing was, Bulldog played in all the games except for when the World Series is about to start. They took him off the fucking roster.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hard.
Leading off for the Marlins, the pitcher, Eric.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, nobody away.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now Bulldog throw 97-mile-an-hour fastballs. Even 100.
Count still at 1-2.
Yeah, he threw 100-mile-an-hour fastball before.
The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2.
That's a foul ball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
The batter
in now, Juan Carrillo.
Whoa.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So stepping in, James Morin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Morin.
So after this season is over, even if Bulldog is not a starter, I'm gonna go blow the dust off prime time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the
He's
air out
rested
towards
long
left center.
enough.
Waiting on it is Nimmo. And the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Anderson.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Anderson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Goodbye, Mr. Anderson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tom Evans. He singled his last time up.
Evans.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing
I
out
worked
there.
a lot on the pitches, too.
The catcher.
That's the one thing I did do, even though I did sim through a lot of the sim through the whole season when I had to do training and all that. I
He's
did
got a
all the
chance
training.
to strike out the side on
So
9 pitches.
his arm
7
is
down,
way better
2 to
now.
go.
The windup and the
And he
0-1.
got better control
Well
over the
behind that
pitches, too.
fastball. It's a
90
swinging
and
strike.
9 hour fastball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
And of course, then they're gonna call the pitch down friggin' low.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slur that time, and that'll end it.
I'd rather take the out and have him down.
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece.
Yep.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Up
He's getting his first plate appearance of the
Second
game
baseman.
here in the 6th.
Starlin. Castro.
Hey, we're pacing up there.
The 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball. He's out. You're out. He's safe.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are
Here now
very
is our
happy
final
with
line
this
score
win.
for this
A
afternoon.
one-run finish today,
First,
5
for
to
the
Really got
victorious
the loss.
Miami
score.
Marlins.
The
5
fish
runs,
came through
7
late,
hits,
taking
1
the lead
error.
in the
They
8th
left
to
3
secure
men
the
on base.
victory. Eliezer Hernandez claims the
Time
win
of the
out of
ball
the
game,
pen, his
3
first.
hours and
Drew
16
Steckenrider
minutes.
hammers down the save, his 4th of the season.
Familiar blow to save. And it's funny because the contract they offered me was a year to be rotation pitcher for Syracuse Mets, and they kept me on the damn roster up in the MLB as a damn bullpen. If I was a starter, I would take this challenge, but I'm not, so I'm just gonna skip by them. Get your brooms.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rich
your
Bulldog
attention,
enters
please.
from the pen in just the second
pitching
inning, so
for
they'll
the
hope
New
to get
York
some
Mets,
length out of him and have him
number
stay out there
42,
for a while.
Rich Bulldog.
He doesn't even have a friggin' ERA. His ERA is 0. I might start streaming Ride again because I got a few new bike packs. Got like 4 new bike packs.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer.
Now
Yeah,
batting,
plus I got
the
a lot to
first
do
baseman.
in my
From the
game.
stretch.
Yeah, there's lots of races to go
And
in
this
Ride.
pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over the
Shit, I
last
think
6
Fallout
games, including a win
4 has
last
been
time
out
out.
for
Yeah, Matty
what,
boy, this
almost
time right
5
here,
years
D-Roy,
now,
start getting
probably
greedy.
6
When
years.
the first 2 of
I
a
still
3-game
didn't,
set at
don't,
home,
didn't,
it's
don't,
time to
and
get
I
greedy
still
and go
didn't
for the
finish
sweep.
that
Yeah, you
game
got to
yet.
take care of
I'm still
business in
playing
front of your
Fallout
home
4.
fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Still trying
Fastball
to finish
swung
Fall
on and missed for
Harbor.
the first out.
There we go, 99
Here's
miles
the
an hour.
defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a runner reported second here with 1 away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. 0-1 the count. Davidson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Count remains at 0-2. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Davidson rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got
Now
a big
batting,
old smile on
right
his
fielder.
face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah,
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Here we go now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't
Takes
touch that
strike 3 called
fastball.
on the
Not at
fastball.
99
Couldn't
miles
pull
an
the
hour.
trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double
calling
play
that a
is more
strike.
efficient, but you're always going to take a K
Up
when you're
next
on
for
the
the
mound.
Padres.
Standing in now,
The center
Hunter
fielder.
Renfroe. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second.
The plane stop.
Padres lead it 6-0.
They're sure not flying over the field with the shadow stuck on the ground.
The pitcher, Rich
Batting
Bulldog,
ninth.
steps up to the
The
plate in
pitcher,
a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is
Bulldog.
indeed on right here. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Sucked.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center.
Gapper.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Douchebag, he's going to be out at third. Mother.
Throw comes into third.
Wow, I thought that guy would be fucking turning, going around third and fucking at home right now. Why did he think that ball was going to be caught?
History. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
So striding in, Jeff McNeil, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Even the blind man could see that ball, that it wasn't going to catch that ball.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, McNeil is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Bravo.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in.
It's Jackie Robinson bag. Wearing the black socks. I wish they had his black socks in the game to buy.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up big time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
Hit that home run, Ozuna.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
All right, ease up.
That was what we were talking about.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks like it'll be a fly ball.
Here we go, guys.
Even most likely it's going to be a strikeout.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
One down.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning.
But every time their starters screw up, they want to bring them in the game to save their asses.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges.
Austin.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Popped him up. Gonzalez is there for it.
I got it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres. Into the box now, Eric Lauer.
Leading off for
First
the
time
Padres,
up, he went down looking.
the pitcher.
Yeah, in today's game,
Eric
certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Dennis Davidson.
The
He
batter,
singled his last
number
time up.
42.
And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense.
100
Unless they're
miles an
willing
hour.
to bend their legs and
Going
get down and
100
create
miles
some
an hour
different
burner.
launch angle, he's on point right now.
And that is swung on and
That's
missed.
100
He's
miles
down
an hour
strikes, and the
fastball right
first
there.
two are
Another
retired
one.
here to begin inning number 4.
Looked to me like he
Ooh,
had the
pitching
right
is so
idea
much
with the
better.
swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
He wasn't going to hit that fastball at 100
Now
miles
First
an hour.
baseman
The
Eric
first baseman,
Hosmer is in
Eric
as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Giving
6
you those
runs,
calls
7
in the
hits.
corner,
No
man.
errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4.
He gave up that one run. It wasn't even my run.
Ready now, Rich
Leading
Bulldog.
off
He
for the
reached
bat.
on a single in his
The
The
first try.
pitcher.
Yeah, he showed
Rick
like a little prowess with the
Bulldog.
bat right there, Dan.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2.
Ooh, a little
and
bit
halfway
more
to the cycle.
power in
Gave
that
it a
shit
good
would have
ride,
been
and that's the
a
second
home
time
run.
he's barreled up the ball, so he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Now batting, number 42.
Count even at 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next up for New York,
Now
Ahmed
batting,
Rosario. A hit in
shortstop,
2 tries so
Ahmed
far.
Rosario.
Oh, this ball is hammered out
Oh,
to
it's
deep
a
center
home run,
field.
baby.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Here comes the apple.
2-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Digging in once again.
Oh,
Manny
this
is
Machado
beautiful.
to lead
Getting on
things
my
off here in
nerves.
this one-run contest.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a
I
strike
guess I
now
got
to
too much
Machado.
old
That
technology
pitch
in
is
my
in
house.
triple digits.
They're all
I
falling
think he
apart
had
and
to
shit.
take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss on the
shuts off
slurve that time. It's
by
1-2.
itself.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count
TV
holds
got a
steady
whole
at
bunch of dead
1-2.
pixels in it.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Even my Xbox
Again,
and
a
PlayStation
1-2.
is old. I got the first gen.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. It's fair to say that early on, at
Yeah,
least,
the
the
first
runs
gen
have come in bunches
PS4
here
and
this
the first
afternoon.
gen
A
Xbox
high-scoring
One.
affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Now batting, the right fielder, Franmil Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
100 miles an hour. The third.
Oh man, he's been
100 mile an hour
absolutely getting
fastball he
overmatched
threw.
at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
2 down, 2 down.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the
Welcome to
inning.
the show.
Last half of the 5th coming up. The Padres lead it 6-5.
Will Myers.
Ready for another shot now. Will Myers,
Leading off for the
0 for 2
Padres.
from him so far in this one.
6.
Will Myers.
Go out, Chin.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. But he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Will Myers goes quietly leading off the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Yeah, we got one.
Now batting,
And that'll bring up Alex Jordan.
Alex
Is it on the
Jordan.
ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So a runner at first now
Now
with one away.
the
And
catcher,
Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
Knuckleball. The ball that seems to be hitting the most.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Rosario is calling for it. 2 gone.
Your
Joel
attention, please.
Madsen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 42, Joel Madsen.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Jordan leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Soft liner to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
A knuckleball. I can't pitch that knuckleball anymore.
Than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, the knuckleball isn't the easiest pitch in the world to hit, so he'll take that soft line drive as a base hit any day of the week.
Yeah, 100%. That's not how you draw it up, but all bets are off when you're facing a knuckleball. You'll see this one time a year, max. Get your knocks and move.
And that's through, a base hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, at least he stopped it from going on that infield.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
2 out, bases loaded.
That's up.
Fouled away. The 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, come on. You got a hold of my here.
Here's the 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
Yeah, I know a challenge failed. That one was outside the zone. But he swung at it, so it worked.
Brandon Nimmo is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Brandon Nimmo.
4-4. Take the base. 3.
The match is defeated.
I got my second win. They wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rich Bulldog gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922.
Since when I came in the game, they were up by 5.
And remind you to please
up the 1
get
run
home
to
safely.
put them up by 6. And the Mets didn't give up. That is so better than the show 18, because the show 18 we would have definitely lost that game. But not in 19. The team actually plays and fights. Marcelo Zuna. Damn, he's batting a 182. Yeah, he's definitely going down. Eddie Rosario, a 189. Wilson Ramos is batting a 187. Brian Buxton. Yeah, Buxton, is always not a good hitter.
Your attention,
Rich
please.
Bulldog
He's
takes
a
the
great
mound
fielder.
as he's been
Great
called upon to
outfielder,
pitch.
Number
He's
44.
never had a good batting
Rich
average.
Bulldog.
Look at my ERA. My ERA is 0. 0. This shit is crazy. Bulldog got to be the most expensive relief pitcher there is, because for the 1 year he's getting $18 million.
Stepping into the box, Miguel
Leading off
Sano.
for the
He's
Twins.
hitless in
Miguel
his 2
Sano.
at-bats
Third
so
baseman,
far.
Miguel.
0 for 2.
Sano.
Strikeout. In the bottom of the 5th. Damn, they took the starter out real quick.
First
It's only the
delivery
5th
to him
inning.
on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but
It's
probably
just that
too
he
good
can't
to
believe
take.
his
And
eyes
he's
that a
down on
ball could
strikes
move
for
like
the
that.
second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful
The
pitch. And
dancing
even if we had
baseball,
robot
that's what
arms,
the
he'd still be
knuckleball
out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain
The
about
left
it.
fielder, number 20.
Stepping
Eddie
in and ready for another shot,
Rosario.
Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Sort of surprising to
Recorded
see a
ground
5-hole
out,
hitter
recording
take 2 in a
out with a
row
fly
for
ball.
strikes to start an
Can he
at-bat.
just
Now
not
he's
take
way behind
any
the
of
count,
these
so we'll
challenges?
see if he can battle back.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Drilled right back up the middle.
Record the damn ground
Into
out.
center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a
Now
knack
batting.
of
That's what
zero.
happened when you
Being
try to
able
pass
barrel
these
to the
stupid
ball.
challenges.
This is one of those guys.
Go.
In there, strike 1.
Give up a damn hit.
And it's 0-2 to scope.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, let's roll a 2 right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Later, Scope.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're
Double
on the
play
mound.
is not guaranteed. A strikeout is.
Now batting.
That'll bring in
Number
Williams
64.
Astudillo. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on
1-1-1-1.
down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Boral took
But he
this one to the
did.
bag himself, and with that comes the end of the inning. One left for
Justin
Minnesota.
put his body
They
in
lead
front of it.
2-1.
Play ball.
Now it'll be the
And
Minnesota
then 15
DH.
pitches
Leading
or
off
less
for the
without
Twins.
allowing
They'll
a
get
run.
things started here in the
designated
second
hitter.
half
And
of the
then
sixth.
without
Okay.
allowing a run and 2 strikeouts.
Blanco.
Retired aside in order. Let me go for it. Oh, excuse me.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind
Dancing
0-2.
knuckleball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it.
I got it.
One
That
out.
knuckleball danced right onto his bat.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's
The center
working on a
fielder,
1
number
for 2
25.
game so far.
Byron
First offering on its way.
Buxton.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 once more. This is foul right side.
One out, one out.
Ooh, damn Buxton.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Damn, Buxton, what is it, 99
Get him
speed?
yourself right here.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Pulled toward right center field. Castro calls for it.
I got it,
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Retired. I didn't know.
Down go the Twins in order, as they're unable to add.
Castro.
Digging in, Philip Rainey. He came through with an
Leading off
RBI
for the
single in his
Twins.
last at-bat.
The shortstop, Philip.
And
Rainey.
looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Good to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now.
Go, Schmidt.
He was sent packing on strikes in his
Ball.
last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he misses there. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's
Up
Miguel
next for the
Sano.
Twins, the third baseman.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Standing in, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off
He singled
for the
in 2
Twins.
trips to the
And
plate
then
thus
without
far.
left
allowing
fielder,
a run or a walk.
Eddie
And then without allowing a run or a hit.
Rosario.
And then without allowing a run or ever fall behind in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
Here we go.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eddie Rosario is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run
next
game,
for the Twins,
that's a really nice
the
job of
second
attacking
baseman,
a hitter and
Jonathan
sending him packing.
Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one.
Hey, we got one. Ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Guys, let's go.
Right
I think
in the
if he
corner, call
executes
that
that
a
pitch
ball.
on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
2. Catching up for that knuckleball.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Williams
Now
Astudillo.
Number 64.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The wind up and the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Gonzalez is right there.
Mine, I got it.
And that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 2-1.
Ooh, I was just about to talk shit that the Mets can't even get 1 run to tie the game up, and took the lead. And then I was relieved of duty.
Ready once again, Byron Buxton.
The
Head to
center
head
fielder,
against
number
Edwin
25.
Diaz. Not great.
Byron.
He's 1 for 8.
Buxton.
The 1-2 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those.
3 out.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
4-2 the final score tonight. The Metropolitans
That
came
great
through and it
pitching,
mattered
that's why.
in the
They
9th
got my
on the
third
way to
win.
the win. Rich Bulldog earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Pitch 4 innings. That's not bad. 4 innings and get the win. 100 pitches is, I don't know what kind of challenge that is. When you're not even a starter, why would they give you a challenge like that?
Your attention,
Rich
please.
Bulldog is on,
Now
and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 44, Rich Bulldog.
A foggy day to play baseball.
Standing in, Jose Martinez.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the
Here's
right
the
fielder,
first pitch to him.
Jose
Big
Martinez.
fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, and 2 the count to Jose Martinez.
No one down here.
Go.
Another 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2.
The last minute swing.
The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball that
Oh,
misses.
come on,
This
Blue.
guy hitter right here, we
That
call
shit is
this guy
straight
a
down the
grinder. What are
fucking
grinders?
line. How are you not
They just
gonna
kinda
call that a
foul off
strike?
Some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
1-1-1.
Ground over to first. Nunez scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed
The
Jerko.
first baseman, number 3, Jed
First pitch
Jerko.
coming, here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Jerko makes a lot of great contact against
Jerko.
left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now
And now
batting,
Tyler
the
O'Neill.
left fielder, Tyler.
As he'll take a called strike here on a
O'Neill.
borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Plays that first.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice
Up next for the
2-strike
Cardinals,
approach right there.
the
Made a
second
nice
baseman,
2-strike adjustment.
Colton.
And a fastball
Whoa.
close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Kick that umpire in the balls.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Play ball. He's out. He's safe.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score today. The New York Mets led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rich Bulldog wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Alex Reyes was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final.
Come on, get your ass up. Can only do 6. And I got silver. Leads Diva 2 and now. Get your brooms. We're actually in 2nd place. 17-10.
Ladies and
Rich
gentlemen,
Bulldog
attention,
answers
please.
the call from the pen here
Now
in the
pitching
4th
for
as
the
they
New York
didn't
Mets,
get the outing they were hoping
number
for from their
44,
starter.
Rich Bulldog.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping
Leading
in,
off for San
Daryl
Francisco.
Fleer.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Fleer makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. He's not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Line to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting
If that
streak
was
to
Boer
7 games.
Yeah, you can tell he's
been
made
an
some
out.
necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much. Hey, what a great pitch right there, and a big...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the upper tank.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Alan Hansen the next to bat, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike one.
2 outs here.
0-2, the count's of Posey. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Fouled off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Giants' 4. So here's Tim Kugler to the plate now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Tim
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. It was a walk in his last trip.
Shortstop Brandon.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1. Place it 1 here.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single. Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments. Pitched.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants leave one, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, there's one game the Mets can't break the broom out on. They need to hurry up and do something.
So in now for San Francisco.
Leading off
Darryl
with the Giants.
Clear. He got on top
right
of one
field.
and was a ground out
Darryl
victim last time.
Clear.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Come on, guys.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now
1
back.
for 2 in the ball
The
game
second
thus
baseman,
far.
DJ.
First pitch on its
LeMahieu.
way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
1 out, 1 out.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Count
He's
is
not
1 and 2.
chasing. He's like, I'm smarter than that.
1-1.
First baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Brandon Belt will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Popped up.
You got it. You got it.
Bulldog has got it, and the side is retired.
Yep, not that time, Belt.
Giants are down 1, 2, 3.
Made the
but
mistake
they're
of throwing
in
that
front,
fastball up
4-0.
to you high.
Your
Marcell
attention,
Ozuna
please.
is going to come off
Pinch
the
hitting for
bench
the
as
Mets.
he'll be asked to lead off
Number
the bottom of
23.
inning number 6.
Marcell Ozuna.
Play ball. 3.
That shutout.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Our
4-0
final
the
line
score
score
this
this afternoon. First
San
for the
Francisco
victorious Giants.
jumped out to an
4
early
runs,
lead in the
7
first
hits,
and never
no
looked back.
errors. They
Chase
left
Whitley.
Well, that's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. H24, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Have a good night.